Good morning, my friends. How are you? Okay, so I just checked out the time, and I think we officially need to move this to 7 a.m. because I get in here. I've had new challenges in the morning with the dogs and with fires at my mother-in-law's house and with all sorts of good things to get here. And it looks like by the time I want to set up and get us into the position that I want us, it looks like it's closer to 7. So for our expectations, I'm going to set them for 7 and I will change the language everywhere, but I just want to let you know first. All right. So today, one of the things I wanted to set up for you was a little bit of review for 2021 and a little bit of vision casting for 2022. And I've been talking about this for quite a bit. I tried to set up a group of us to do this in a special program, and it just didn't seem to be. I don't know. We're so busy. I'm sure that you're like, I cannot commit to more than the 10 minutes I give you in the morning. And so I get that. So without further ado, I would like to jump into that review. And so I'm going to go and add to this stream. Okay, actually, I want to make it bigger, right? We want that bigger. And I want to go and actually just make it so that it is bigger for you. So let me just go to this and see if I can put it on present. All right, there we go. This is what I want for you. Okay, so reflection, reset, and review. So what can we do about our reflection, reset, and review? So let's go to our next slide and let's just see. I have a new little nugget here. See if this will work for me. Okay, so give me 1 minute. All right, that's not going to work that way. Okay, so I'm going to start this and you are going to follow right along with me. And hopefully this is going to work the way I want it to. Okay, so reflection and review, right? So what I want you to do is, and I will have these slides or these worksheets available for you after this, and I will post them into the program. Or you can just go to 508-728-3648 and ask me for them, or just write in the chat. Actually, let's do that. Write in the chat if you want them, and I'm happy to send them to you. Let me know the best way to find you, okay? All right, so the first thing we want to do is go through our calendar, like every day of the calendar. Now, if you've been doing RISE training, this is something that is going to be easy for you because you have them all in a file and you're just going through piece by piece. So that is something that will be easier for you. Now, if not, you're going to go to your phone and you're going to go through your phone and you're going to go day by day by day. And what we're looking for here is each week jot down any people or activities or commitments. So who was it that either gave you a peak positive or a negative emotion for that month? All right. So as you go through, what you're going to do is be like, oh my gosh, Greg and Maria, I loved them. They go positive. Oh my God, that blah 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 blah. That challenge with getting those windows and doors in, that's a total negative. And so you're going to go through and identify your positives and your negatives. Okay. So again, the more that time that you can spend on this, the better. And the reason this is important is because energetically, we do not have enough time in our day to be able to do everything. We just don't, right? We know that. And so this is a good example of this. Okay. So, oops, I'm sorry. The last thing it says, and then put them in their columns. Okay. So the next thing is once you've gone through the past year, look at those lists and ask what 20% of these columns produce the most reliable or powerful peaks. All right. So if it's real estate sales that you're doing, what was the 20% of my time in my energy and the positive? What created the best peaks? And then based on those answers, I want you to take your positive leaders and schedule more of them in the new year. So for example, if mine was downsizing these clients and that showed up 3 or 4 times, then I'm going to look for those people who are in the process of downsizing. If it was investing in flips, I'm going to do that. For me with the school, if the benefits were the one-on-one relationships and those consultations I started doing, then I'm going to do more of them. Okay. And then get them on your calendar right now. So go to 2022 and I will show you tomorrow my calendar for 2022. I have 2 of them. One is super big where I actually do my vision casting, and the other is more of that bird's eye view. Okay, but we're going to do that tomorrow together. I will have them posted on the wall behind us and we'll work through that. All right. And then it says book the things with friends, right? So one of the total connection challenges for this year is that we've been so busy that we haven't been able to deepen our roots, but yet we've had time to spend with people and we realize how much we've enjoyed that. So we've got to put that on the calendar. And this says prepay for activities, events, and commitments that you know would work, right? So get it on the calendar. Once it's there, once you've paid for it, you're not going to go and not go on that trip, right? And then it's not real until it's on the calendar. All right, so I will also have available for you is this like bird's eye view of your calendar and where you can book them. You know, for those involved in real estate, maybe you go in February to the CRS week, okay, and the legislative meetings and the NAR conference, and the for me in education, the two education conferences there are. So go through and plug them in, and then prepay for them so that they are set in stone. Okay. All right. And then it's time to go take a peek at those negative leaders. And what you're going to do with those negative leaders is put them on a don't do list. And in that packet, in the RISE planner, there is a don't do list. So there is something in there for you on that. And you're going to put them somewhere you can see each morning for the first few weeks of 2021, right? So we're going to train ourselves to not do that list. We're going to have it as a don't do list. That means don't do it, right? Now, these are the people, things that you know make you miserable. So don't put them on your calendar out of obligation, guilt, FOMO, or nonsense, right? So one of the things that I have done in 2021 is what I'm going to call untethering. And what that means is I have mindfully disconnected from a couple of the groups and organizations I was part of. And I didn't do that because I didn't like it. I did it because in my positive list and my negative list, it was not on my 20% of positives. And it was something that was a negative, even though it's not a negative thing. I love the people, I love the thing, but it's just I had to purge, I had to untether. And then that's it. It's not enough to remove the negative. You have that creates a void. Get the positives on the calendar ASAP. So for those of you who have had a killer year, right, what I want you to do is pay for those things this year so you can write them off. Right? Isn't that a great idea? Okay. So again, here's your thing. More of, put it on your calendar. Less of, that's your don't do list. All right. And one of the things you want to do is again, go back to your big why, what I call your North Star. All right. And what get rid of those. And then again, get rid of your negative. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing that. I'm going to come back to you for a second here. How do I find you? All right. And I think I'm back. So okay, so I know this was a little bit long, but this is the beginning of your journey. And this is an easy thing to do. When I send them to you, they will be able to be done on your phone. So I will send you them hot, okay? And I will this week train you on how to do them hot. Okay, hot means I can go right to my phone or my computer or my iPad or anything I'm on. I can go and I can go right on the paper and I can type right on the lines. Okay, so that's hot. All right, so your marching orders, whenever you watch this, are to go to the comments, say, I would like the copies, or please include me, or what a great idea, let's do this, or anything that you want to say, and we will start that motion happening. Okay. All right, my friends. I hope that you had an amazing weekend, and I hope you're excited for this exercise. I know I am. All right, my friends, I will see you tomorrow. Make it an amazing day.